I really hope that that camera doesn't freak out from the last parts. Welcome back to the 11th part of Seal Up the Book, Daniel. And yes, we're going to get back into the Word. Seal up the book, Daniel. But sometimes you just got to talk things out to help people come to a little bit of knowledge and wisdom. I say whatever the Lord tells me to say because He has a purpose. He's going to use that to wake up and inspire other people. To wake up and inspire other people. Things you say wake up sometimes and inspire other people. Did you know that? And no, I am not careful to speak my mind when it comes to the Lord. Why? Because from the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. And my heart is ever for the Lord. My thoughts are ever for the Lord. That's what it is to love God in mind, body, and soul. There is no deception in me. There is no desire for me to deceive you in any way. To what avail? To what avail? What would it profit me? There's so many scammers and scams going on in the world today. Those people are doing that for their own self-gain and their own profit. I don't even have a PayPal. I'm not asking anything from anybody. I never ask for anything from anybody except for the Lord. He is who I go to when I am in trouble. He knows when I'm in trouble. But He's God. I figure He will give me what He wants me to have. And I'm just going to be grateful for what He's gave me. Already, I am grateful for what He's already given me. But you know what? Things don't matter, to be honest. They're empty and they're hollow when you have no family to share these things with. When you have nobody to share your joys with. When you have nobody to share your triumphs with or your troubles with. Be grateful for the families that you have. Stop complaining about every little thing that they do. Be grateful they're there with all their little eccentricities that make them who they are. Because those little moments of things that you hated one day will be the memory that sticks with you when they are gone. Bo had certain things he did that irritated the life out of me. Oh, but what I wouldn't give for him to be here to do that today. It's going on 2 years. In just a few days, it'll be 2 years since Kenny passed. The 25th. And in about 14 days, I guess it is. 13 days, something like that from today. Okay. It's more like 16 days, I guess. It'll be 2 years since Bo passed. And how I miss the things that they did that drove me nuts. Bo would leave those stupid spit bottles all over this house. And I would have to clean them up. Oh, that drove me nuts. And, oh, Kenny would leave his pop cans everywhere. Oh my gosh. That drove me nuts. But you know what? I miss that. I look around. And I don't see those pop cans and those spit bottles anymore. Who thought? Who'd have thought you'd ever miss something like that, right? And Kenny would leave, he would take the twist ties off the bread. He was a world's worth for that. And he would just play with them. I don't ask. I don't know why. But in his mind, he had a whole fleet of whatever he was building with those twist ties. I used to watch him sometimes with those things, and it was just a little simple twist tie off the bread. But he would be in his own little world with that twist tie and just having a blast. And I thought, Lord, where is he? Where is he? It's a place I guess I would really like to be honest. Because I was so stressed out a lot after Mommy died. Because I had so much. My mom packed so much that I didn't realize. I knew she was. And that stress, if you keep packing it on your own with the power of your own might, will make you sick in body. You're not giving it to God. You're not trusting Him. Well, I finally said enough was enough. And I kept trying to pack stuff. No, right now there's no way I could do anything about anything. The only thing I can do at this point is trust God for everything. Because I can't get around. I'm just starting to be able to walk a little bit. And it's still very painful to walk with this ankle. But I know that God is going to move. And one day it's not going to be painful anymore. And I'll be able to walk more than 2 or 3 steps at a time. Without feeling like falling over. But point is, I give God glory for even those steps, no matter how painful they are. I give God glory because He is my joy and my strength. Nothing in me. I could have not made it the last 2 years without Him. Because some of the craziest, and not even good crazy. No, this just off the wall alien crazy stuff. Off the wall alien crazy stuff is what this is. See, I see this world through different eyes, I guess, than most people. I see each person and their struggles. And I realize something bad could have happened to them today. Something catastrophic maybe on their life levels. In their mind. Maybe they've had a really bad day. How could I make it better? How could I say or do something? And sometimes the only thing that comes to mind is just smile. And sometimes that's all it takes. It's a warm smile to brighten someone's day. Sometimes it's just a hug. And someone to say, I love you. You matter. Yesterday was my birthday. The 18th of September. Three people wished me happy birthday. It's not about that. Don't misunderstand. Just making a point. You never know when someone's last birthday has come. You never know. Doesn't matter my age. Doesn't matter that I'm not 50. I may never be 50. Oh, you're in the picture of health and this and that. It's not about that. Do you understand? It doesn't matter how healthy or how sick you are. Death does not choose you because of that. Death comes at the behest of God. You live or you die because it is God's will. Not nothing you did, not nothing man's going to do with their little pharmaceuticals and their witchcrafts. Man cannot outdo God. And if God says you cannot live any longer, Hezekiah, you will not. It's up to him, not you, not them, him. It is up to God. And God is saying, y'all will not inherit this earth because y'all won't stop sinning and come out of your sin and won't stop neglecting him. I look at this world differently. I hear some of y'all talking about stuff. I'm like, Lord, I didn't care about that thing. I didn't care about those things. There's something wrong with me, God, because I didn't care about those things. Because I care about these things. I care about what God thinks of me. I care about what God thinks of all the people around me, everywhere. And I'm always wondering, how can I please God? What can I do? You may think, well, you're not doing it because you're mean, you're hateful. No, I'm stern. That is not mean or hateful. I'm stern when it comes to this because I won't let any devil tell me this is not true. That's sternness. That's loving God. That's loving the truth so that I can't believe a strong delusion. And I won't believe a strong delusion because I love this word. I love God and His truth. And I won't believe devils. I won't believe devils. So why are you believing devils? Everything they tell you is wrong with you, you believe it. And you think you got to let them cut away and give you all kinds of poisons. Poisons. Even the Strong's Concordance calls pharmaceuticals poisons. And you're letting them administer poison to you, and you're putting it in your temple. Willfully. That's your choice. When Cain received the mark of the beast, it came upon him because he did his will, not God's. And you're already receiving the mark of the beast the same way. Yes, you're taking it willfully. Because you're doing your will and not God's. See you in the next part.